Hi all and welcome to week 4. I do apologize, this video is a little bit late this week, but nonetheless it's here. Now just to start off with some housekeeping for week 4, by this point you should be well on your way to working solidly on assignment 1. Remember, assignment 1, the team assignment, is due on the 13th of August at 5 p.m. So by this point you really should have made contact with your team members, set up your Google Doc, shared that with me, divvied up the different parts of the assignment, and each individual person should be working on their parts and collaborating with their group on how their part works as part of the group assignment as a whole. Remember to proofread and edit your assignment thoroughly, as it needs to not be quite disjointed but come across as one piece of writing, so it's got one author rather than 3 or 4. So that's a bit of a tip that I've got for you there. If there are any questions or concerns regarding assignment 1, feel free to email me and I will respond to you promptly. In terms of this week's content, we really delve into the Australian curriculum this week, and we start to examine the curriculum as a whole and question whether we do actually have a national curriculum. We start to think about how different school systems, so independent, public and private, or Catholic or religious schools, implement the Australian system. Do they do it in a similar way? Do they do it differently? We also start to think about how each state approaches the Australian curriculum, and we start to look at whether state systems teach the curriculum in its natural form or whether they meld it with their own versions. So it's an interesting topic and quite a practical one that really guides the everyday dealings of schools across all sectors and all across Australia. So I'm really interested in reading your responses. Please make an effort to put a response on the discussion board. I know it can be quite tricky at times with juggling work and family life and studies, but the discussion board is a great way for you to collaborate with your team or with the group, with myself, and really formulate your own understandings of the ideas in the readings. It's also a really good way to build up your field knowledge in preparation for your assessment tasks. So I do encourage you to use the discussion board as much as you can. Thanks.